Well, it's still getting messier and messier in the It Ends With Us feud between co-stars Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Hollywood is no stranger to drama, but the feud between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has quickly become one of its most shocking scandals. Imagine this: two A-list stars, a highly anticipated film project, and now a legal battle that has turned their once professional relationship into a full-blown public spectacle. But wait, there's more. Taylor Swift has somehow been pulled into the chaos, leaving fans scrambling to figure out how she fits into this tangled mess. A lawsuit is now threatening to overshadow not just careers, but also friendships, turning this into one of the most talked about controversies in recent memory. So how did it all begin? Blake Lively, known for her Golden Girl charm, and Justin Baldoni, famous for his heartthrob appeal, were set to bring Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, It Ends With Us, to the big screen. Fans were thrilled. An iconic book, a powerhouse cast. Everything seemed perfect. Fast forward to today, and no one could have predicted the behind-the-scenes chaos that would unfold. What started as an exciting film project has now spiraled into a Hollywood courtroom showdown, and the industry is watching every twist and turn.
You're not kidding when you say this is getting messier. The author of that book deleting her Instagram account, another who plays Baldoni's sister in the film, being harassed online.
This isn't just another Hollywood controversy. This is a full-blown industry. Blake has come forward with explosive allegations against Justin, and she's not just talking, she's taking legal action. According to Blake, Justin repeatedly crossed the line on set. From entering her private trailer uninvited to making inappropriate comments, and even showing her unsolicited personal footage, her legal team claims that her discomfort was dismissed. Not only that, but when she spoke up, Justin and his associates allegedly retaliated by launching a smear campaign to damage her reputation. But hold on, Justin isn't backing down. He's hitting back with a counter-lawsuit, claiming that Blake's accusations are not only false but a calculated move to ruin his career. And he's not coming empty-handed. His team is bringing receipts, text messages, behind-the-scenes, footage, and internal communications have been released, painting a completely different picture of the situation. And here's where it gets even messier. This drama doesn't just involve Blake and Justin anymore. Somehow Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds have been pulled into the mix, turning this into a Hollywood scandal of epic proportions. So, what's the real story? Is Blake telling the truth, or does Justin's defense hold more weight? And what's Taylor and Ryan's connection to all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
They believe that it's a continuation of the smear campaign that Blake initially claims happened while they were promoting the film.
So Justin's legal team is now accusing Blake of manipulating evidence to support her narrative. One of the biggest bombshells? Blake presented a series of text messages that seemed to show Justin and his team plotting to destroy her reputation. But Justin's camp wasted no time in firing back, claiming the messages were doctored. In response, Justin's team released their own version of the text, arguing that Blake's team was actually behind a push for fake positive coverage to shift attention away from her own controversies. One revealing exchange even shows Justin asking his team, "How can we prove we aren't doing this? It looks bad." To which his PR rep responded, "Blake's team is behind most of the media frenzy," with both sides presenting their own versions of the truth. The question remains, who's really controlling the narrative?
There he is, creepy Baldoni, getting close to her, obviously making small chatter, not in character so as not to make the scene, which didn't require dialogue, awkward.
And that's just one piece of the puzzle. Blake's lawsuit also claims that Justin's team celebrated after getting HR complaints dismissed, implying that these complaints were linked to serious misconduct. But Justin's camp isn't letting that claim go unchallenged. In a dramatic counter-move, Justin's team released an email from a news outlet that directly contradicts Blake's version of events. According to the email, those HR complaints weren't about harassment at all. They were actually related to workplace conflicts, with Blake at the center. The issue: allegations of her controlling behavior on set. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, insiders from the Mom production have added another layer to the drama. Reports suggest that Justin was seen as kind but overwhelmed, while Blake was accused of creating tension among the cast and crew. So who's really at fault here? With both sides throwing bombshells, this Hollywood showdown is far from over.
Literally, I'm just asking the question, like, how are women allowed to do this, to take something and to make it sound like you survived? That's what it sounded like to the public.
Now, let's talk about the footage, because this part is absolutely jaw-dropping. Justin's team dropped a behind-the-scenes video from the set, claiming it completely debunks Blake's accusation. In the clip, the two actors are seen laughing and joking while preparing for an intimate scene. Blake is heard suggesting adjustments to make the moment look more romantic, while Justin cracks jokes about his beard and rushing the process. At one point, Blake even comments, "It's my body makeup," in response to a lighthearted remark from Justin. According to his legal team, this footage proves that their interaction was professional and consensual, directly contradicting Blake's claims of discomfort and harassment. But Blake's team is not backing down. They argue that the video actually supports her case, pointing out subtle moments where she appears to lean away and make jokes to deflect Justin's alleged advances. With both sides standing firm, the court of public opinion is officially split. And then there's Ryan Reynolds. Blake's husband has now been pulled into the chaos. Reports suggest that Ryan was heavily involved in the production, allegedly rewriting scenes and giving input on the script. In fact, one of the biggest points of contention stems from a rooftop scene that Blake reportedly rewrote with Ryan's help. Here's where things get even spicier. According to Justin's lawsuit, Blake invited him to her New York apartment to discuss the changes, where she introduced him to Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. And Justin claims he immediately felt pressure, with Blake allegedly referring to them as her dragons who always have her back. So what's really going on here? Is this just a case of creative differences gone wrong? Or is there something deeper at play?
Now you have two sides here, right? So Baldoni says this was all an effort to hijack the film to get her way. Lively claims she was the victim of harassment in a hostile work environment.
But wait, let's not overlook Taylor Swift's unexpected role in this unfolding drama. Her name was dragged into the lawsuit due to her close connection with Blake and Ryan. According to Justin's legal team, Blake has been leveraging her friendship with Taylor to gain influence and intimidate Justin. One of the most talked about details in the lawsuit? A text message where Blake allegedly compared herself to a Game of Thrones character, claiming she had dragons on her side, an obvious reference to Taylor and Ryan. While Taylor hasn't officially commented on the situation, the rumor mill is buzzing. Sources suggest she's not happy about being pulled into the controversy, and some insiders even claim that she's been quietly distancing herself from Blake. Fans have started speculating. Could this mean trouble for one of Hollywood's most high-profile friendships?
The team has denied all of these allegations. They've responded to this filing this lawsuit saying,
For one particularly telling moment, Taylor Swift's noticeable absence from a recent high-profile event, where Blake was expected to take center stage. Normally, the two are inseparable, constantly praising each other and showing unwavering support. But now fans can't help but wonder, is Taylor's silence sending a message? And who could blame her? Being dragged into a multi-million-dollar lawsuit between two Hollywood heavyweights is hardly ideal, especially when her name is being used as a weapon in the courtroom. Speaking of courtroom battles, the stakes couldn't be higher. Justin's legal team is seeking hundreds of millions in damages, arguing that Blake's allegations have cost him not just his reputation, but also major career opportunities. Meanwhile, Blake's team isn't backing down. They insist her claims are backed by concrete evidence, and that she's fully prepared to take this fight to court. With both sides refusing to budge and a trial date set for 2026, one thing is certain: this Hollywood showdown is far from over.
Shutting down a woman's
She
claims.
is claiming that there was harassment. He's saying none of it is true, never happened, never did.